Hi everybody, KITSUNEHORURI here, and welcome to Doll Yokai. As you can see, I've got a little bit of an audience here. These would be mostly the ball-jointed dolls that I have just from Kika Goods, and with some exceptions, I've got at least one Kit Bash doll between the Kika Goods bodies and dolls that I can get off of Temu. Why are they here? Well, because I'm just doing a short video today, as I said I would for this month, on a doll that I picked up from Kika Goods and showing how to swap its head and its eyes. So let me get the camera back on the stand over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, if you have been watching the KITSUNEHORURI channel, you've seen me open this up and saw that I have finally, after many months of waiting, received my KEMO boy and girl bodies. Now, they're both really lovely. I really like them a lot. But they gave me some options and I'm going to give it a try. I want him to stay as he is. That face is exactly what I want. So, he's not in this. He'll come later when he needs hair and clothing. We're going to be talking about her. And this head right here. Now, because I had gotten both the boy and the girl, I got 4 extra heads. As you can see, I've got like blanks in here, so I might be working on a couple of those. And then I got 2 of this little head that has the eyes and everything in it. And with the heads, of course, these came with inset eyes. So did these. The others do not. They are the ones that you're supposed to put the decals on. I love those eyes, so I want to keep them. But I really like this little face, which has the wrong eyes. So today I'm going to show you how to switch them out. Let me get her out. If you would like to see the original box opening for these, please be sure to check out KITSUNEHORURI. It will be on there at some point. I am relatively certain this will come out faster. As you can see, I've had this open already, and unfortunately, these little bodies have silicone on them, and these little clothes are silicone, so every cat hair in the universe is clinging. But, yeah, what are you going to do? Vacuum the cat. Ooh, you know what? I want to change her hands, too. They come with 2 extra sets of hands and an extra neck piece, too. Or at least they came with this because I got the whole set. I want her to have the open hands. Let's go ahead and get those out. And for these little ones, because I keep getting a lot of spare parts, I have a little box set aside for spare parts. Let me get over here. It'll just be easier if I stand up. Here's my little box of spare parts. We've got a spare body in there, but that's for another project that's coming up very soon. I want her to have the open hands, so I'm going to put these in here. It looks like a lot of those little hands, sorry, let me get that where you can see, a lot of these little hands in here are of a similar type and may be able to be swapped as well. These little dolls somewhat remind me of the Volks dolls that came out initially, where the SD, MSD, and all of that, those phrases came from Volks for their super dollfies and what have you. But they had one that was roughly the size of a Barbie. And Volks, if you don't know, Volks is a company that is known for doing model kits you know, airplanes, cars, that sort of thing. They made a doll. And that doll initially was made like one of those model kits. I have one of them. And I've had to replace her feet because story. That on KITSUNEHORURI, there's the story. But, yeah, I would love to have some more of them, but they quit making her. They had guys, they had girls, different sculpts. It was wonderful. And you built them just like a model kit. Whole 9 yards. These guys kind of remind me of that. They're not as in-depth. But, yeah, I kind of miss that. I would love to be building dolls completely from just model kits. Okay, so let's get this little head out. Right here we have the eye key. This was the clear one. All the other these keys came with all the heads. This is the only one that had a clear one. So of course, guess which one I grab is the clear one. But that's for changing out their eyes. And here's the little head that I'm wanting to use. You can see the difference here in the faces. This one has an open mouth, a little fang. I love that. Well, the blue eyes are cute. I really like those purple ones for her. So that's what I'm going to stick with. And those are such beautiful thick eyelashes too. So, first things first. You know what? Let's do her hands first. You should just be able to pull them. There we go. As you can see, she's got a silicone body wrapped around a skeleton. Now, just pop these on. Maybe. It's going to be a little difficult. It is brand new. It's never been used. Oh, I don't want to mess up her flesh here. There we go. There's her arm here. Oh, somebody fainted already. I'll be really careful about this silicone skin. It's kind of fragile. I've just dislocated her arm. Oh dear. Let me look at something here. Is she sculpted in, or is this removable? Well, that's a technical difficulty. Give me a minute, I'll be right back after I figure this out. So, I was able to slide the silicone back, and yes, indeed, she broke right at the elbow with that little teeny thin skeleton here. So, I have a little silicone stuck to it. I'm going to resin this back together, but be forewarned, if you get this particular doll, that is a very thin, very tiny skeleton, and just swapping the hands, that was all it took to break it. I'm going to resin this back on, And we'll resume with the head and the eye swap because I know that isn't this delicate. Be right back. Well, unfortunately, the resin fix did not hold. So she will always have a floppy arm as compared to what it should be doing. Just be forewarned, you get one of these dolls, the skeleton is very tiny, very delicate, and you stand a really strong chance of breaking the doll just in changing its body parts. So anyway, let's go on with changing out this head. So for these, you just give them a little squeeze and you can pop their heads off. There are magnets inside. There is a little neck piece there that allows you to slide the head off. And inside here are the eyes, which you use this little tool for. Just like that. That little tool is the greatest thing ever. Now the other one, same deal. She has an extra neck piece which we will not need. Oops. You should have left those on there. And put them right back in that other head. Plug them in. Adjust them where they look good. Make them cockeyed anyway. There we go. Make sure to put your catch lights in the same angle, not opposite of each other, because that would look really weird. And just pop this spare piece in here. And pop the back of her head back on. And this one I can put away for later if I want to change out again. Now we just pop these eyes into the new one. I want to check and make sure they're not too cockeyed. Can't let loose. I think we might be okay there. Still have the neck piece on here. I didn't look. Yeah, the neck piece pops on the same way the hands do. Be forewarned. Slide this in. And squeeze the back of the head on. And there we go. She's got her new face with the purple eyes. And unfortunately, a broken arm. And lots of cat hair. I'll be making some wigs for these later, and some clothes. And in the meantime, guys, if you like this content, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to visit me also on KITSUNEHORURI, my original channel. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.